Good morning, people. Sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath. I've been doing my exercises this morning, keeping a little bit fit, moving that boxing bag around a little bit, skipping, shadow boxing, just moving it around, just getting the blood flowing. Excuse me. It's everything in life's got to be in balance. If you think of your mind and your consciousness, there's no good having your conscious really high and your body at a really low level. Everything's got to be in sync with each other. Yin and yang, black and white, so on, so on, and so on, and so on. I'm just wanting to explain today what's happening for me today. I'm going to get a haircut. I'm looking a bit ragamuffin. Then I'm going to go to a very good friend of mine's, my lifelong friend, PT. Now he's really shy on camera, so we might see him on camera today. We might not, but he is really shy on camera. He's not on social media or anything, and he doesn't like them. He likes to keep himself to himself. But I've not seen him for, about 6 months, but it was only a little small chat with it last time I seen him. So, I haven't seen him for a while, so I'm quite excited to see a very good friend of mine. Someone I've been friends with for 41 years. Practically all my life. Since we come out the womb. He's a little bit older than me, so as soon as I come out the womb, he was there. My mother and his friend used to be friends. I say used to be, I'm sure they're still friends. But I know they don't see each other as much as they used to. Anyway, yeah, I'm quite happy to see him. He's got a new house, so, I'm really excited to see that for him because I know it means a lot to him, and he's proud as punch. He's doing building jobs and bits and bobs and working on the house, still in boxes and all that stage, so he hasn't had the house long, of course. But I'm excited to see it for him. I want to see how he resonates with it and how he seems in it. Because he's a man who makes things happen for himself. He's very slow and methodical in his life, and he doesn't jump into anything that he's not sure on. He always takes his time to calculate his wants, his needs. He is a smart cookie. He doesn't know it as much as I know it. I know he's smart, but I always tell him, we're always growing up, I said to him, you should have been a doctor or a lawyer or something of high profession. He has an excellent job, and he's really proud of his job. But I tell him all the time, there's nothing you can't achieve. There's nothing of it. Whereas in my life, I've had no skills, but loads of belief. You understand? Loads of belief in myself. Probably more than most. When I see people who are really clever and just not achieving what they can achieve, it's sort of, I just look at them and think, what's going on here? What is going on with you? You're so smart, you're so clever. Why are you? I don't know. For instance, I know a guy who's lives in the flats, and he's one of the smartest cats you'll ever meet, but he's been, held back a bit of his life. He hasn't had chance to exceed. Now, I've just had that much belief in myself. I'm exceeding anyway. That I've got no skills. There's things I've learned, but I've got no natural skills. I've got no academical skills, I'll say. I'll rephrase that. I'm dyslexic. I can't read and write very well. But I achieve everything I want to achieve in life. I'm a doer, one of these people who, thinks summit, then before you know it, it's around me and it's happened. I'm just one of these sort of people that do that, and can achieve things. Now, at times I've struggled in my life through my own insecurities. Nobody else's, but my own. And some of these insecurities get grained into you from school, from your friends, from family, from society at large. But once you start letting go of these insecurities, and you realise, wow, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty all there, you know. And you start thinking, oh, well, if I do this, what will be the outcome? And over the last, oh God, I'd say last 10 years, I've realised I can do absolutely anything I put my mind to, and I do, and I don't mean like, I don't know, the little things in life. I mean the big things, the things that I want to achieve, the big things that you know, you grow up as a kid and you think, oh, I could never be an astronaut, or I could never be, I don't know, an airline pilot. Anything you want to achieve, you can achieve it. And there's not an element of doubt in my mind that people cannot achieve it, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've done in the past, because the past's irrelevant. The only thing that's important is the future. Forget the past. It's hideous. It's hideous. You know, it's all important at the time. It's relevant at the time. But when you move into the light, you don't need anything from your past. You don't need, you know, I mean, your friends and your family, you know, you want to keep in contact with, but you don't need anything. It's all in here from your life experiences, your, you know, just the way life goes. Now, you know, I could put my mind to achieve anything. Now, what my word is here on this YouTube channel, it's all about other people. I feel like I've already got it. You understand? I feel like I've got this light now. So knowledge is power. Nobody can take it away from me. It's inside here. It's inside me. You know, all I need is the air that I breathe, clean water and nice food, bit of reggae music. You know, just, you know, I'm emanating love and light, you know. Now, you know, everybody's going to get these type of negativities in life, of haters, of people who think, oh no, you should be doing something for me. You should be supporting me. But, you know, and that's all good. And that's all good. But what I will say is everything I choose to do in my life is up to me and me alone. And any consequences I'll carry on my shoulder or my chest. You understand? That's just how I see life. You know, I mean, there'll be thousands of people in my life I've come across, or hundreds of people I've come across in my life that think, oh, well, he, you know, he did this and he did that, and she said this and she said that, and whatever. Just find the love and the light and be happy and content. And if you want to change anything, change yourself from within, and things will change around you. And it's that simple. You don't have to have millions of pounds. You don't have to have, you know, a Harvard education. You've got to change yourself from within. That's the key. Don't look at what society's dealt you. It isn't society's fault. It ain't your parents' fault. It's you within inside. It's you. Your insecurities that are within you. Or you know, people might have, I don't know, a drink problem, a smoke problem, I don't know, you know, I don't know, there's all sorts of problems in life that can hold people back. A lady problem, you know, you might like one or too many ladies, and high five to that one. But anything can hold you back, you know. You've just got to make a conscious effort to change yourself from within. You know, there's nothing, I mean, if you want to go out and drink loads of beer, do it. If you want to go out and smoke loads of weed, do it. Whatever you think you want to do. But what you've got to do is change your insecurities. That's the more important thing. Because you can do anything with your time. It doesn't really make any difference. It's what you change with inside yourself. Change your insecurities. You know, don't look around at life and think, well, that's their fault. That's their fault that hadn't happened for me. It's not. It's yours. Because if you wanted it to happen, it would have happened. It's your own insecurities, and I'm telling this to everybody, not just, just not just myself, not just you, myself is included in that. It's your own insecurities. The reason things haven't happened is because of you or I. You understand? Now, really, really get to grips with that, people. Take that on board and think, hang on a minute. Well, maybe I drink too much because of you want to black things out. You can't deal with the problems in your life. Or maybe I go, dancing or whatever you do in life, whatever your passions are. Maybe I do these things because I can't, I can't deal with my own insecurities. You block things out by, I don't know, people use sleeping tablets, people use anything to block reality out. When you start to see reality, you realise, well, actually, reality is the best bit. All the other bits are insignificant to me. The reality is the best bit, the ultimate truth. Look at the ultimate truth of everything. And some things are harder to figure out than others, but ultimate truth, it resonates right with me. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, it just resonates right with me. Some people, I have a conversation with people, just people in the street passing. For instance, a neighbour or anybody, anybody. And they start telling me a story. And I'm listening to it, what they're saying. Then all of a sudden, I hear this like rhythm to the story. Then all of a sudden it goes, and the rhythm goes differently. And that rhythm is a lie. I'm sorry, not the rhythm. The rhythm's the truth. Then all of a sudden I hear where the beat's out of sync a little bit, and it's a lie. Now, I get this all the time, and people don't mean to lie. They just, exaggerate or overstretch the truth or whatever you want to call it. But it's not the ultimate truth. I do it all the time myself. I might tell a story and I add a little bit on to make the story sound better for comedy effect. You understand? But I always say, look, that little bit's not quite true. I tell a story about the night I was in Las Vegas, the time I was in Las Vegas. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie walked past, and as they started walking through, all my friends were like, yeah, cheering and all that. Oh, yes, wolf whistling. Anyway, she turned round and he started walking at like another half step or another step. And he just turned round and gave it a little tug on the arm. But I tell everyone she was staring at me, of course. Just a fat lad from Middlesbrough in a suit. Which is, a little exaggeration probably. But that did happen. The pulling of the arm and the look back bit. So it made my holiday sort of thing. Because Angelina Jolie, wow. I'd like to subscribe off air. I shouldn't really, but I'm open, I'm free, and I'm honest. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. I'm looking forward to seeing PT. One love to my friends, to my family, to everybody in life. Love yous all. Please hit a subscribe and a like and a comment if you want to talk about anything that I've touched on. But bear in mind, April 11th. April 11th is when we're going to get the full power of the fourth density. The full power. Wow. This is going to be hot. I mean, there'll be chaos for some people. There'll be absolute... people won't know what to do. I've had a lot of time to bear this in mind. I've been practicing this for some time now. I mean, there's people out there who are doing it who don't even realise that they're doing it. They're ready for this higher vibration. But there is people out there who are so not ready for it. Not ready for this the full power of fourth density. You know, I explained to you we're in a lower part of the fourth density and increasing them day by day by day. But I've just learned from the Drummondry Council that through the channeling sessions, that the fourth density, the full fourth density, will be here on the 11th. Now, to the people who are not going to be able to handle this high vibration, I want to just point out to you what will probably happen. You'll be reincarnated into a fourth density, into a third density planet. I've briefly explained this. There's the third density planets all over the cosmos. There's fourth density planets. There's fifth density, sixth density. You know, there's planets resonating at third densities. You'll be reincarnated to a third density. If you can't handle the fourth density vibration. Now, I can't be 100% sure at this stage on how it's going to resonate with me. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I have, I'll tell you the reason I feel it doesn't really matter. I have children in the fourth density born after 2012. Very important. My son Leo, 2013, and Elena. So we can't change that. So my life, my genes will live on, my DNA will live on, and my bloodline will live on. Thank you very much for passing that bloodline down for me, Father, and Mother, of course. One love to you both. Now, just resonate with what I've said, what feels right to you, you know. It's the world's changing. The world's changing, and it isn't going to wait for me. It ain't going to wait for you. It's changing. That's it. The authorities have known about this happening for a long, long time. And it's up to ourselves to seek out the knowledge and find it. If you don't, that's okay. You'll get another go at it. It doesn't matter. It's times infinity. It ain't going anywhere. So we will be somebody will be reincarnated. Some of us will resonate at the fourth density, and a lot won't. And I mean a lot of people will not resonate at the fourth density. And I mean a lot of people. And you know, that's fine for them, their life path, and their consciousness won't die. The bodies may, but the conscious will not. So these next couple of days are really important to me. What happens and what I do with my time. I'm spending them with the people who I love. I would like to have seen my children in this time period before then, especially the eldest one who was born. He was born in the third density, so I'd like to speak to him. But we never know how people resonate. You know, we just don't know. You know, he might be resonating at the fourth density. I really hope he is. But who really knows? But look out for this vibration. One love, people.